Imagine a world where you have one digital ID for everything. No more passwords, no more paperwork, no more waiting in line for hours just to prove who you are. Sounds amazing, right? Now imagine that same ID being used to track your every move. Terrifying, or maybe liberating. This is the paradox of the one digital ID dream. It could either free us from the endless chaos of modern bureaucracy or lock us inside a digital prison of surveillance and control. But what if there was a third way? What if AI could design a system so secure, so fair, and so people-powered that a single digital identity would make you feel safer, not more vulnerable? Imagine not just convenience, but a new era of freedom. If you're into smart solutions that challenge the status quo, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We can't change the system without you. Right now, every corner of your life demands proof of who you are. Signing up for a bank account? Show ID. Visiting the doctor? Show ID. Renting a car, applying for a job, filing taxes? You get the idea. And every time you do, there's a new database collecting pieces of your personal puzzle. The problem isn't just the hassle, it's the fragmentation. Your identity is scattered across dozens of systems that don't talk to each other. And every breach means another leak of your data to hackers or worse. Big tech dreams of uniting it all under one login. But let's be real. Do you trust Meta or Google with the keys to your entire existence? Governments aren't doing much better. Some countries already rolled out national digital IDs, but their citizens are rightly suspicious. When control lies in the hands of the few, freedom starts to erode. And then there are the silent victims. People left behind because they don't have the right documents, refugees stuck in limbo, or citizens denied access because of a bureaucratic glitch. For them, identity isn't just about convenience. It's survival. So here we are, drowning in inefficiency, surrounded by power-hungry players, and yearning for something smarter. A system that respects people, not one that watches them. Imagine the relief of knowing your digital footprint isn't a liability, but your own shield. The dream of a universal ID crashes headfirst into two colossal barriers: trust and control. People fear that giving too much power to governments invites Orwellian surveillance. Handing it to corporations? That's like asking the fox to guard the henhouse. Tech companies pitch their solutions with slick presentations, promising convenience and security. But behind the glossy surface lurks the profit motive. Your data isn't just information, it's currency. And when your digital life becomes a product, you stop being a citizen and start being a commodity. This is where Elon Musk steps into the story. He's been hinting at an everything app with integrated identity for years. And while his vision might terrify regulators, it also inspires millions. Musk loves decentralization, open source frameworks, and disruption, all key ingredients for a people-first system. But here's the kicker. Even Musk isn't enough. We need someone to keep the system honest. Instead of a single whistleblower or NGO, what if the watchdog was us? Imagine a globally elected citizens watchdog group, a body chosen directly by the people to oversee the system, audit the code, and veto any shady moves. It's not perfect, but it's a start. Here's another curveball: AI itself. For some, artificial intelligence evokes visions of a cold, calculating overlord. But what if it could be reimagined as a neutral architect? One that works tirelessly to design systems we can trust. Imagine AI as a servant, not a master, tirelessly working to protect your rights. Here's how AI would do it, step by step. Phase 1, 0 to 6 months. Urgent action. AI designs an open-source, decentralized digital ID framework using blockchain. Every user owns their data, encrypted with keys only they control. No government, no company, not even Musk can access it without explicit consent. At the same time, AI drafts a set of privacy-first laws. These aren't your typical 500-page legal tomes written by lobbyists. AI breaks down global privacy standards, ethical principles, and citizen feedback to craft clear, plain language rules. Before implementation, every law is presented to the public for a global vote. Imagine AI explaining proposed updates like a friend over coffee, stripping away jargon and showing how each change impacts you. The system would even simulate potential abuses of power so people can see the stakes before they vote. No one gets left in the dark, and no update slips through unnoticed. Phase 2, 6 to 18 months. The rollout. Pilot programs launch in volunteer cities. Citizens create their digital ID, test the system, and vote on additional protections. The The Citizens Watchdog Group is elected via transparent blockchain voting to oversee implementation and ensure no data is abused. AI supports the watchdog by providing tools to audit systems in real time, flag vulnerabilities, and even predict how bad actors might try to exploit loopholes. For once, the system doesn't just react to threats. It anticipates them. Phase 3, 2 to 5 years. Stabilization and measurable impact. The system scales globally. Governments integrate with it, but they can't control it. Citizens approve any updates to AI-suggested privacy laws, keeping power in human hands. By year 5, identity fraud drops by 90%, and people finally feel safe carrying their digital selves anywhere. Let's not kid ourselves. This isn't utopia. There will be pushback. Governments might resist losing control. Corporations will try to co-opt the system for profit. And regular people? Some will fear AI itself, suspecting a hidden agenda. The solution? Radical transparency. Every line of code, every decision made by AI is public and auditable. The Citizens Watchdog Group serves as the ultimate check. If AI suggests a questionable update, they can block it, demand revisions, or escalate it to a public referendum. And here's a failsafe: an emergency shutoff system controlled by the people. If the AI ever goes rogue, or if enough people simply lose trust, they can vote to suspend its functions and return to manual oversight. Because in this system, trust isn't demanded, it's earned every single day. Even if bad actors emerge, the decentralized architecture prevents any single entity from hijacking the system. It's messy, it's chaotic, but it's also the most democratic safeguard we've ever had. So picture it. You walk into a hospital in a foreign country. No forms, no delays. You scan your iris, and your medical history appears instantly, only to the doctor you authorized. Later, you vote directly on a new privacy law AI has drafted, knowing your voice actually shapes the system. And through it all, you feel safe, because you're in control. Imagine voting in global referendums from your couch, confident that no government can manipulate the results. Imagine never having to worry about someone stealing your identity because your data isn't stored in one vulnerable server. It's scattered across a secure network you control. Now imagine explaining this system to your kids one day, telling them they live in an era where freedom and technology coexist because humanity chose to be vigilant and brave. That's the promise of a one digital ID done right. Not Big Brother watching you, but a system built by the people, for the people, with AI as the architect and humanity as the master. Would you trust it? Or would you cling to the chaos we have now? If this vision makes sense to you, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We're building something smarter, together.